Okay, so I had recorded this and accidentally recorded 10 minutes because I guess I'm just talking, and that's a problem I have where sometimes I'll just talk, and before getting to the point, I'll just be talking for a very long time. And look, I see people on YouTube who have these beautiful hundreds of thousands of followers. They have their lives together. They are young. They understand their goals. They have their partnerships, their marriages. They have, you know, you know, that's that's what's up. And that's also not me. I am not any of that, okay? And I'm just coming into awareness of what I am, and I have a lot of unfinished business in Georgia. I have people that I've left behind. I have things still in storage. And look, there's no real reason why I should be kind of pursuing these goals where I have no precedent, no generational precedent for being more than what this inheritance is. Because look, when you have a form that has been shaped in a certain environment, I can't I can't will myself to more, if that makes sense for me. You know, I am formed. I have a max capacity based on the settings that have been set for me. So it's like, and I'm using this term from someone that shared it with me, but it's like creating something from nothing. Because these existing materials won't are are diminished, are in a diminished form, are what feel like less than nothing. So to create something from nothing is really what is the desire, my desire. So I have unfinished business. I have people that I basically left on read. And even if I saw them again and said, "Oh, can we meet? I'm so sorry that I had to stop talking to you." Look, all the different things I'm finding out about my experiences and starting to articulate it in this form that prior to has not had a voice generationally. It's very scary. And so it makes sense why I would run away. It reminds me of the scene in The Lion King when Simba, when his father died due to him running, being out playing. I don't remember what happened, but because of that, he ran away. And thank God I did not have something that extreme. So it's not like that at all. I don't like when people say I relate to you or something. I don't relate to that at all. I think I connect a little bit to it. Um, there's nothing parallel or similar really, but I connect to the idea of running away because of something gross and horrible and nasty. And you know, my soul understood, and things I'm learning now actually verify that. I am a complete genetic mistake. And more than anything, I was running away from myself. So, in starting to reclaim this person, I have to face what I've left, right? So, that's all I'll say for that. I want to talk more about girlness, girl womanness, periods, the body, anatomy. I'm having a voice within this form, and honestly, I really feel like a robot. I really feel like I have been programmed to think a certain way. And due to the input of the information I've started to take in, I've started to be able to finally be the sentient being that I should have been in the beginning. Okay, I guess that's a play on the idea of artificial intelligence, but little does this technology know that it can also be basing itself off of humans that haven't had a chance to be human yet. So, plot twist. So, despite the fact it's still eliminating so many jobs. So, also inadequacy in dance, but I just thought of that from certain things. That one thing I saw a link that I made sure to check on because it was a person that actually helped me on my journey. A very, very prominent African American dancer helped me on my journey. Was like, well, you should just do this recreationally, but if you want to do this, this is what you should do. I can't believe they took time out of their life to have me call them to get advice. That was so kind of this person. And I thanked them, of course. And after doing what they suggested, I got into this company. It's pretty amazing. And they're pretty amazing. I can't believe that they even took time out of their pedigree is amazing. Little old me. Okay. So now I'm on the part where I'm 11 on my expressive blogging. And yeah, I forget what I talked about. Now I'm talking about the time my mom took me on MARTA to Woodward Academy to take the SSATs. And if you grew up in Georgia or know Atlanta, at least I don't know how this school is now, but at least then. Anyway, I just started blogging about that. But I'm on number 11 and I still had 10. I need to finish up a poem that I did in languages so I can make sure I practice languages as well, because Act 1, healing, health, people are downstairs cooking, so I can't cook now, so I made this video instead. But I want to cook my zucchini, I want to cook my spinach, I want to cook. I'm not eating the right thing, but it's the lesser of the. It's not as bad as it could be. So I have to do my healing anti-cancer meals, and I have to go to the store for that. So I have to do something in the meantime. Okay, so I think that's it. Unfinished business, girl talk. What did I say? I have another video I need to finish editing, and I actually need to have the strength to call the places relative to the tragedies and it's just too much. Okay, it's too much. But at what point do you decide to have a voice and speak up and say things? Okay, and that's all I have to say. Look, I am by no means that girl that you want to admire or like. At one point I had a little young girl like that towards me. I cannot believe that, right? But all I'm saying is that I am the opposite of what seems to be out sometimes, and, but I could say more, but in these times it's still helpful to emote and talk it out, and be underground, There are examples in history, and I have to learn so much more about this, so much more. So let me go ahead and go. And after this, I need to edit the videos and, yeah. All right. Thank you for watching and have a good night. Bye.